slushy pudding.
Little house.
Bring Me a Book Foundation brings books to children who need them most. Its mission is to provide easy access to the best children's books and to educate parents and caregivers to the importance of reading aloud to children.
The most important activity that a parent or a teacher of young children can do is to read aloud to them so that they are prepared to learn to read.
One of the things that's good about a program like yours is that if parents haven't read to their children, it's a very self-reinforcing activity because it's you enjoy it, the parent enjoys it. Some of the stories for kids are wonderful.
Brum, 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 when they start them up in the mornings.
What we have here are 3 simple programs. The book bag library, the bookcase libraries, which is placed in battered women's shelters, homeless shelters, state-funded preschools, child care centers, wherever there's a need for books on site so that adults have the opportunity to read to them.
So what's the name of the book?
And then we realized that we could enhance both of those programs by adding First Teachers. And that's our 3rd program, which is another simple program of just educating, inspiring parents and teachers to read aloud.
And pass it across.
In addition to the benefits of reading aloud, these young mothers learn why it is important.
I'll hold it with this.
Using a ball of yarn demonstrates how a baby's brain develops from the reading process.
Time 2 pieces of yarn cross over, that represents a connection in your baby's brain. And what your baby is using is all of his senses, hearing, seeing, touching, feeling, to build up the brain.
I learned a lot of things about reading to babies, and I learned, that it's very important for their brain connections.
They develop an understanding of books in the sense that you turn pages, that you go from left to right, that pictures help you understand what the text says.
One of the best ways to do that is to bring books to the kids.
By having an organization like Bring Me a Book, bring the library to us, it allows the children to get familiar with the books that are mainstream that a lot of times they don't have.
A white dog.
In the U.S., only half of the children up to 5 years old have been read to by their parents on a regular basis by the time they reach kindergarten.
Well, we have found in our work that all parents, regardless of where they come from or how long they've been here or what their educational background is, they all have hopes and dreams for their children.
The foundation partners with local organizations like Oakland Ready to Learn and the East Side Arts Alliance. Together, they work with underserved communities to help improve childhood literacy.
This neighborhood is known as the San Antonio District of Oakland. It is considered the most diverse neighborhood in the entire United States. If you look around the neighborhood, and even for miles, you won't see any bookstores, toy stores, or any place that parents would like to take their kids.
Another partner is the East Palo Alto, California Boys and Girls Club. Here, the 3 core programs of the foundation are in operation: the Book Bag Library Program, a bookcase library, and the First Teachers Training Program.
Without a supportive environment, young people are more likely to disengage from society, to not really be involved socially, to not succeed academically, and so a supportive environment is extremely important.
And a fundamental part of that supportive environment is learning to read. Very quickly, the children who don't have exposure to books are left behind.
They don't catch up. In fact, they don't. We know that some of kids' basic skills, like vocabulary, are highly predictive of how they're performing 10 years later.
Numbers from early childhood literacy reports in the United States dramatically underscore the problem. 2/3 of low-income families have no age-appropriate books for their children. 80% of low-income child care centers lack age-appropriate books for children. 1/3 of kindergarten children in the U.S. are unprepared to learn because they have no basic pre-literacy skills. By 4th grade, 70% of the unprepared cannot read at their grade level. They have a 4 times greater chance of dropping out of school. Bring Me a Book Foundation empowers parents, caregivers, and teachers to empower children.
And that was the whole big key of Bring Me a Book Foundation. Provide the kids an opportunity to go right there, their hand, right there at the Boys and Girls Club. A parent could come in and pick up 5 top quality books, plus with audio, plus in English and in Spanish, all in their hands for free. All they had to do was check out a bag, come back, read it to their kid, or the kid could even vice versa, read it to the parent.
My boys, they were little. My wife, she always read this book with them because this is the way how we learn English, reading these books too.
So the kids will actually be teaching the parents how to learn how to speak English. That was the most powerful impact that I ever seen.
Bring Me a Book's success has been recognized by the Isabel Allende Foundation. And what is award-winning is that the lives of children and parents are transformed.
When I see the light go on, that's what you live for. That's the moment you live for where you can tell the person has gotten it.
You show me a parent that reads to a kid, then I can show you a kid who have the tools to be a successful adult.
That's the end of
Buenas noches.
Good Night Moon.
Bring Me a Book Foundation is located in Mountain View, California. Please visit our website or call. Have an impact. Become engaged in our mission.
Little children, what do you see?
The Bring Me a Book Foundation, bringing books to children who need them most.